Hey guys, let me go get my battery charger. Had to run to get my battery charger. Get everything going. Get all my ducks in a row. Make sure we don't run out of power. Let's see here, see if we're live on our channel. Turn that down. And let's see. Here we are. Here we are. There's Box Band D in the house. First one in. Nope, I take that back. Mailnet, Living Free Zip Code list was in. New Horizons was in. And Box Band D was in. Morning, y'all. We're a little earlier than normal, I think. Yeah, about 30 minutes earlier. I try to get it going by 10. I'd have been going by 9, but Mom called this morning, so. Oh, I thought there's a reflection somewhere. During the day, I don't have to have a lamp or light source because I got a big window right here, over here, to y'all. And I got a big double window looking out my backyard, and so it brings in enough light I don't have to have any. But at night, when we do Tuesday night, I have to have this little lamp to give us enough light. So, Box Band D just woke up. Man, as much work have you been doing? You been getting with it. I gotta watch that video. I seen something come up about your project you've been working on. I gotta watch that. Every time I'd pull up Roy and Becky's, there'd be a saw running in the back, and they said, that's Box Band D working on another project. I love it too, by the way. Well, I thank you. The only thing is, it's Auburn orange. That makes it even better. So, last night, I didn't realize it till I done a replay. Anytime that I have something going on, feel free to tag me in the chat. I have Tammy watching the chat, and my audio, my mic, I didn't have my mic on because I've been having issues with it. And so I just went strictly laptop, and it was horrible. I don't know what was wrong. But anytime that happens, let me know. It just seemed like it was so hot, it was so loud, and it was not even, like it wouldn't even run through a board or anything. But I found a button in StreamYard last night, because that bugged the far out of me. I went in there and worked on it. Good morning, I ain't backwards, nope. Our Epic RV Adventures. I just started talking about last night's live stream, and I went back and listened to some of it last night, and the audio was horrible on my speaker. I mean, on my microphone, which was the internal laptop. I don't know if while I was trying to work on the external mic, if I pushed something. So I went through last night after the show and clicked a button that I think might have got clicked. So, I may get together with Michael and whoever else I can on a private live stream later and work on my microphone. I've had terrible issues lately. But, other than my microphone sounding bad, did y'all enjoy the two guests we had? We had them. So, any of the military folks in here knows you gotta prepare for the worst. I mean, the worst of the worst. Every day. Like, you gotta go out every day and prepare for the worst. And so last night, we were supposed to have had 3 channels on. And these are all, I mean, even the new channel. I talk to this guy nearly every day in a chat somewhere. And, I mean, straight up guy. And they were actually there. I failed as a guy that knew stuff to tell one of the new guys exactly how we were going to do it. I take that for granted. So I dropped the ball there. But I want to tell y'all, if y'all have heard from RV on the Wayside, I've not been able to get in contact with them. I don't think anything would be wrong. I've not heard anything. But the only contact I think I have is the email. I need to go back and look through the sticker they sent me and see if it had a phone. I just could never get a hold of them, and they never did come in the chat. So I'm hoping everything's okay. But that and Uncompassed Life, and Uncompassed Life, guys, that was my bad, because they're a new channel and they didn't really know how we go about getting people in and out of lives, and I didn't even have their email, and that's where I really dropped the ball to start with. I should have had 2 forms of communication. And anyway, so the only way I had of contacting him was through Instagram. And so he didn't check his Instagram during the day, and I had no way of telling him how to do it the day of. But anyway, me and him's a lot more prepared. We went over. He was actually watching the live stream, thinking that I would tell him how. He didn't know that I wanted him to come in the chat. I was actually going to email him a link. But anyway, with all that said and done, I think it worked out great. Other than my microphone was horrible. And I hope maybe I got that fixed. If not, we'll work on it. But anyway, I think we had 2 great guests. I text Brad. Y'all know Brad with Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixing. He's in here all the time. And he was going to be on our show next week. So me and him text through WhatsApp all the time. He's in Canada and I'm here in the States. But he hooked me up with the WhatsApp and we can talk. Meant to be RV, you can, or just have him, just text him or something and let him know I sent him an email. I'm sure that we probably had a miscommunication, and I'm sure everything is good, but the only thing that worries me is I'm pretty sure I copied and pasted both the dates and the StreamYard to him and Older and Wiser, so I'm thinking they both had the same information. But because I didn't have his contact saved until just the other day, I can't find the sent to see what I sent him, to make sure I didn't send him the wrong date. So it still could all be on me, but I have sent him an email and hadn't got a response, and so I was a little worried. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I think some of us that's done this forget that the new guys, which RV on the Wayside is not a new guy, but going back to the Uncompassed thing, we forget that these new guys don't know the ins and outs and how things are done and all that. But anyway, I think it turned out great. Brad with Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixing jumped in at the last minute for me. I contacted him about 2 hours before the show, and he was willing and ready to go, and he made a good fill-in, and so I just swapped him to this last night instead of next week. He was going to be on next week, and then I swapped Uncompassed Life to next week, so it worked out good. And Older and Wiser, man, if y'all don't have that channel, they are a great channel. They don't do live streams yet. I wish they would. I think they would make some great live stream channels. But, I've been pulling, I said this last night, but I've been pulling trailers all my life, either in a lowboy with a dump truck, or like me and Tammy in our businesses we've owned, I pulled trailers with the ball hitches like he was showing us last night. And I never knew that you were not supposed to pull, like pulling somebody out of a ditch, hook a strap around that. I never did know that. So, that was amazing. that was great information. I just thought that would make a great interview. We had a pretty good crowd last night. We run between 15 and 20 for most of the show. When we have music people on there, Bot fan lost all of our contacts. I hate that. Yeah, well, we were actually talking in there, in the back, me and Brad was, and he had mentioned the echo, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and I wondered if it was just on his end, because I didn't have it on my end. Anyway, so we've got the echo fixed after the show got started, like when we came on, I realized. So I put my headphones on, that stopped the echo, but I haven't had to wear headphones lately. But hey, Slow Momentum, thanks for coming in. But the hot mic, it's what it sounded like last night. Shelly, y'all were all there. Michael, whoever's in the chat, but y'all were there. It sounded like a real hot mic on my end, and it was the internal mic on the laptop. But there is a box you can click on StreamYard. Just like the box that got clicked last night that muted the video, the only thing I done was, we were watching a video and I was just going to show the drone footage, and I turned the audio all the way down so that they could talk and y'all could watch. Well, unless when I done that, it automatically kicked it in the mute, because the next video I showed, Blue Wave was telling me how to go in there and click the box to make the audio. So, but I'm thinking something like that happened on the hot mic. So I went in there, and on StreamYard they have this button that says filtered audio or something. And so it said do not filter audio, and it was clicked, and so I unclicked it. So maybe that's something we done working on this other microphone. So maybe that's it. I'm going to work on it today. I'm going to see if I can get me a couple friends, and we're going to work on it. So. But the phone mic, I reckon, is working. I hadn't had any problem. Driving across New Mexico, headed to Indiana. Slow Momentum, y'all still pulling RVs, or y'all doing the FEMA trailers? Or I guess they're RVs as well, but you had said something one day about pulling, I thought you said something about pulling FEMA trailers. There's weekend RVing. Oh, you done been in here. I just missed you. Meant to be RVing. Did you ever get a chance to go over there and check on your RV that got broke into? Oh, you're still pulling regular RVs? Sounds like Susan's got a big job ahead. Good morning, Amy McFarland. Yeah, sounds like Susan's got a big job ahead. Good morning, Mike and MJ. Trying to keep up with everybody coming in. It blew my mind. Slow Momentum, did you see our, you might not have been able to be in there, I don't know, but last night we showed Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixing, and they had that video. The video I used for them was the video he made about not hooking a strap to your ball to pull somebody out of a ditch or something. That those balls will break off at where they're mounted and come back and kill the driver in the car behind you. And I never knew that. I have done that. I don't know how many times I've done that. And that was just, I learned something. I'm 51 years old and I learned something. So, I love learning. But, you know, I'm a heartline. It's hard to teach me anything. I'm German. I know it all. Just kidding, y'all. Hey, Thomas Marmoki. Trying to catch up with everything here that's streaming on in. We got next week, we can get all of our bugs worked out. Uncompassed Life is going to be with us. They were supposed to be with us last night. And we're going to have the Amundsen family. I think that's how they pronounce it. They are one talented family. They can play and sing. And the dad's got a voice that, I guess a voice for radio, real clear, like a movie voice. Like a, I don't know, like a voiceover voice. He's got a real clear voice, unlike me. I think y'all are really going to like them. So we're going to have them. They'll be on the show next week. Slow Momentum, that video that he made is on Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixings. You need to go, I think it's near the bottom of the video list. And it shows a hitch there. You need to watch that. That is cool. I could have shown, hey, you're welcome, Melnet. The MJ made that video, and that was, I thought, the coolest and easiest way to make a mask. No sewing required. But I could have on that hitch ball video, before I showed it, I could have showed half a dozen videos of where people got killed doing that. But it made me tense up watching them. And even though it didn't show everything, you knew what was happening. And so I just didn't think it was the right place to show it. And so I just showed the one little clip about the guy saying the guy was in the hospital. And, wow. Thank you, Slow Momentum. I know you're lying too, but you love me. People pick on me, that means they love me. That's what Daddy used to always say. Somebody was in here yesterday bragging about you, Slow Momentum. Oh, MJ. I have MJ, and for any of y'all, I don't mind. We do have a Daydream About Nice Things Facebook page, but I don't mind if you want to come over to our personal page. We got friends all over the world doing mission work. I think last I looked, we had nearly 2,600 Facebook friends. So y'all are more than welcome to come over. I may not know you by your name. You may have to, shoot me a private message and say, hey, I just sent you a friend request through our personal account or whatever, and let me know, because I don't know all you guys by name. And so, but I have Mike and MJ, their channel page, and MJ posted yesterday a picture, a before and after picture of her before she changed her hair. And I promise you, MJ, I would not have known you. You look so much different. I've only known you like you are now. I didn't know you like you are now. So that was amazing, and you look amazing. I would not have known you the other way. You look like two totally different people. So any of y'all that have Mike and MJ on Facebook, or if you don't have them on Facebook, go and get them on Facebook. She puts a lot of cool stuff on there. And she is always commenting on stuff on my personal page, and I love that. I love when people interact. So, and she comes to a lot of our live stream church services too. So I don't think she minded me telling y'all that. She comments on them. So. That was also a great idea about, and slow momentum them might could use this. If you need gloves, like for getting out pumping fuel or for just going to the grocery store and stuff, she had a great tip on that video from yesterday, or from the day before yesterday. I'm going to try and go and grab that video, and I'm going to share it here. Y'all hang tight. Y'all just talk amongst yourself. And I'm going to go try to find MJ's video and share the link to the video. It was great. It was twofold great. It had two great tips in it. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Now, let me go back here. So, this is I'm going to write glove and math video by MJ. That way y'all will know what it is. So that is now let me make sure it works. Yep. Alright. So there's the link to that. So that's a great video. And if you forget to go to it while we're here, you can always go to our YouTube channel, and I keep the video listed in the playlist Friends of our channel. So that video is in that playlist. So, hey Thomas Weaver. No, it's a North Alabama accent. Hey, nursing our travel bug. Yeah, I asked Brad from Fifth Wheel and Food and Fixing last night. I said, chicken or beef? Beef, without hesitation. I get a little inside scoop with him. Me and him text a lot back and forth, and he'll text me stuff that he's making. Hey, Howard. I can't pronounce that last name. Kebble? Maybe? Good to have you. We just, any of y'all that are new, we just sit around and coffee talk, just like if we was at the restaurant, drinking coffee and chatting. That's what we do. That's all this whole, ever how long we stay in here is. Thanks meant to be RVing, but really, y'all the ones that keep everybody talking, because I don't never really have that much to say. Y'all know I'm telling the truth there, right? Yeah, I love all the nurses out there and appreciate what they're doing. I bet nursing our travel bug nurse is sleeping. I think she works nights. I bet we got Mr. Bill in the house with us. I'm just guessing. Roy and Becky's travel. We don't want to hear it. Anybody come in here like you did the other day talking about eating pancakes with maple syrup and didn't offer any of us any. We should have blocked you that day. Blue Wave Odyssey's got a rule. If you're going to have food, you got to offer it to everybody. The other night on our epic RV adventure, I was the only one that offered anybody any food. If y'all didn't catch that, that was a good one too. We had fun. That was pretty fun. That was a great idea Michael come up with. sort of like our coffee chat, but we just all sat around, had them and us and Happy Place Diaries all up on the screen, and we were all cooking and fixing food and eating and all, and we blessed the food just like we'd be if we were together, and it was really cool. I think they had a bunch of people show up for it. Meant to be RVing, serving up coffee, Roy. Yeah, Amy McFarland's offering up coffee. I didn't offer you any because you didn't offer us any maple pancakes. Toast and jam, that sounds good. Tell y'all what we had for supper last night before we went live is, y'all heard me talk about our Blackstone grill we got for the camper. We got it set up on the front porch with our Traeger. And so we've been cooking and doing stuff like that since we have plenty of time on our hands. So last night, me and Miss Tammy fixed breakfast on the Blackstone. So I put some toast on there, and we had scrambled eggs and hash browns and sausage and bacon. Man, it was good. So you can do scrambled eggs on a Blackstone in about 10 seconds. I mean a bowl of it. The only thing you gotta watch is your Blackstone drains to the back to the port that goes into the grease bowl. So if you're gonna do eggs, you better be prepared to block the hole or all your eggs will go down the drain. So just remember that. The little Blackstone tip. Fried rice and shrimp. I hadn't tried that yet. Sounds good though. I love my Blackstone. I love my Traeger. We got a Traeger grill too. It's for smoking. But I cooked some slot dogs on the Blackstone the other day, and they turned out good. I should have took a picture for y'all. Brad at Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixings was telling us all about slot dogs the other day, and I talked about it last night some on the video, or on the live stream, but I done my own because I didn't want to spend $20 on a slot dog maker. You just take your hot dogs, and when you get them if you get them right out of the refrigerator, you can put them on that slot dog thing and press them. But what I done, I just threw my hot dogs on the Blackstone. They started getting a little warm. I took a sharp knife and I just went down through there and tapped them, rolled them and tapped them, and cut slots all in them. Man, they turned out really good. It lets the whatever you put on it sort of go into the hot dog, and the cooking it's really good. So what I do, New Horizon, with my Blackstone, I had done a lot of research on the Blackstone. I learned about them through Changing Lanes and Keep Your Daydream. I learned about the grills on there, and they bragged on them, and I wanted a small grill to take in the camper. But I have a toy hauler, so I have hardly zero storage space unless I store it all in the toy hauler, in the garage. Well, I didn't want to do that, and I'm not big on putting all that in the garage because we use it for a living space. For now we do. But, so what I done is I bought, I think it was Walmart. If you ordered it online, I think it was Walmart. No, it seemed like we might have bought ours on eBay. But anyway, Walmart sells it. And it is you get the 22 inch and it has a double burner. I love the double burner. If you can afford to go to the 22 instead of the 17, you get that double burner. What I like is if you get a little ahead with cooking something, you can turn this eye off and slide it all over and keep cooking on the other side. Also, the setup I bought has a collapsible stand. And it's a little aggravating. It don't work as easy as it sounds. You got to unscrew all the legs, slide them up, and then it folds. So that's a little aggravating. But, and with that package, if you get that package, it also has a top and a little one shelf. Which, as hot as that gets, the shelf is really not good except for plates. You can throw your stuff, but you can't put your oil bottles or anything there because they get too hot. But I got all that in a kit, and I love it. And I just slide it. I got the truck we pull our camper with. It has one of them garage door type tops, metal tops that lock, and I just slide it in there, and that's where I store it. Becky won't let you have a Blackstone. Who said you had to ask? Look, my wife will agree to anything cooking as long as I cook on it. And I have never liked cooking. I've never been a cooker. I don't like cooking, but I love cooking on my Blackstone. Actually, I was in here yesterday working on the show for last night, and she hollered at me and said, "Hey, can you come help me cook this breakfast?" She just wasn't used to cooking that much on the Blackstone. You have to really stay on top of it, or it will get ahead of you. And so I went out there and helped her. Hey, you know I'm telling the truth. I know now. See, let me look right here. Somebody's laughing at me. I think it's Bill. I think Natasha would be asleep. So, is that Bill laughing or Natasha laughing? I think that's probably Bill laughing. He knows. Oh, Natasha. Well, she still knows. Bill still. So, you've been working and you're up. Oh, that's so funny. I'm nursing our travel bug to come on one of our Tuesday night shows. I was apologizing for the audio last night. I didn't know it. Nobody told me that the audio was horrible. And so I didn't get a chance to try to work on it. So we went the whole hour and a half, and I'm the only one that had it. And I was working off the laptop microphone, so. Roy, you're fixing to get in trouble now. I know who the boss is in your family. I've watched enough of the live streams. You're just like me. You're a yes ma'am guy. Hey, Natasha, I appreciate what y'all are doing. And one night when y'all get a chance, I want y'all to, I know you've been real busy. I want to get y'all on the show, on our Tuesday night show. And, I think that would be fun. And I got Kathy's Outdoors, which is one of our frontline nurses, is going to be on the show the 21st. I'm excited. I'm excited about all that. It's like having heroes on the show. I appreciate it. And I think that much of y'all too. So, and any of you guys that don't have Nursing Our Travel Bug, that is an awesome channel, by the way. They're as real of a channel as you get. I mean, they're the real deal. They done a live stream the other day, and I always forget Garrett and Carolyn's channel name, but they are caravanning together, and they're working on the same contract. Natasha and Carolyn are both nurses, and they're both working on the front line. Diary of a Family. Thank you. Anyway, and the other day they done a dual live stream, and they were all sitting on the couch together. They've been caravanning together, so they're basically one big family. And they were talking about, yeah, they were all sitting on the same couch together. Yeah, they went 6 feet apart, but they've been traveling together. They've been eating together and all this, and so they're, to me, considered a family. I would not split that up. I would keep doing like y'all are doing. I agree that it's healthy for y'all to be together right now. I could not imagine, even though it's me and my wife and my son, we do have a little space. We're still in our sticks and bricks. I can't imagine sitting at the laptop, closing my laptop and eating get done eating, open my lap in the same space. Uh, and it would just drive me insane. So having different families traveling together, at least you can walk over in front of their campsite and eat, and then they can come to your campsite. If you're really not doing that much, but to me, I think it would make a big, big difference. Sleeping Giant, I love that. I got a new game we may play. My son introduced me to a new game. I've got to work out the logistics of doing it online, and we may just do it on the morning thing once a month or something. It'll have to be when I can use the StreamYard. So we might try to start doing it once a month. I'll get my son to work on it today. It is a hilarious game. I'd never played it till last night. It's one of these YouTube games, and my daughter, because her puppy hadn't had all of its shots, can't come home to our house because our boys had parvo and they think it might be in our house. So until her puppy has all of its shots, and then they gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks, she can't come home from Madison. So she's going crazy in her 1 bedroom apartment. So we all got on YouTube last night and played this game, and it was hilarious. It was fun. And so then I had to come in here and get ready to do the show, but it was a lot of fun. I think y'all would really like it. There's Arkansas Woodcutters. We got 15 people here. There's Rev Tommy. Nursing Our Travel Bug. Trying to catch up with everybody that's coming in. Travel. I don't know, Natasha. I think I've told you. Our son graduates RN school in a few days. Actually, when this semester ends. And he's not going to get to do, they've canceled the graduation. They're not going to get to have the pinning ceremony or anything. They're hoping to reschedule it for fall, but we debated on letting him, they're going to, they've sent out some stuff through the Nurses Association or something. But anyway, he's going to go ahead, he done tested for LPN, he's done a licensed LPN, and he's going to go ahead and test for RN, but he won't be a nurse practitioner. So we debated on letting him. We had our kids to set their goals up front, and we didn't want them to work and go to college. And so me and Tammy had sort of prepared to get them through college so they would have a fresh start with no student loans and everything. And so we don't want them working and going to college. We want graduating school to be a priority. But we did debate with all this going on letting him come out and taking a job for the summer and then starting back. But we erred to the side of, because we thought that we were close to this going down. So we erred to the side of letting him go back to college. So he has done signed up, so he's going to continue on. But he won't be a nurse practitioner, and I think that he would love doing some travel nursing. I don't know, but I may hook up with you guys when he gets closer to graduating. I think he would love to teach, but I'm sure he'll have to have some years. He is already, and y'all can brag on y'all's kids. I'm gonna try not to do a KT tear fest here, but y'all have a live stream, y'all can brag on y'all's kids. But anyway, he has done a teacher's assistant at college, or I guess call it a professor assistant at college, and he done helps other kids, and so get through first year nursing. So we're proud of him for that. His Aunt Annette, my aunt, she is a nurse practitioner, and she teaches nursing. She retired from UAB, and now she works at Sanford, a private college. And she wants him to be a teacher. She thinks he would make a great teacher. So that may be a path he takes. I don't know. He loves working in the hospitals, though, so we will have to see. There's Jerry Holly. There's senior sister. Man, we got 17 in here. We got as many in here as we had last night. I'm going to hopefully maybe get all my audio and all that straightened out. That was the worst last night I think I had. And hopefully get all that worked out, because we got at the end of the month, we got a big show planned. I think y'all will all love it. Love it, love it, love it. Well, you'd make a good teacher, Natasha, I'm sure. You do great video, you and Bill both, and Carolyn and Garrett, and y'all do a great job. I love what y'all are doing, teaming up. I think that is awesome. I love the deal live y'all done. I gotta go back and watch it. We were kidding in the chat, but we were serious at the same time. Steve Turtle called me about the time your live stream started. And neither me nor Steve likes to talk, but for some reason we wound up talking nearly the whole way through your live. Well, then when I came back, the phone rang again, and I had to answer. I think it was my dad. Anyway, so I had to answer that. So I missed nearly the whole show, so I got to go back and watch it. Everybody was bragging on it. So any of y'all that missed it, go back and watch Nursing Our Travel Bug and Diary of a Family joint live stream. It would be the last live they had. So so what are we voting on? We need to, let me go in there, Nursing Our Travel Bug. I'm going to go in there and pull that up. And put a link to it. If I can get all this to work. Y'all chat amongst yourself. It's a real good video, I hear. And I say that because I was at it, but I didn't get to hear it much. I love my man Steve Turtle, and so we were talking about some stuff, and I knew I could come back and watch the replay. So I'm going to. Let me see here. Trying to pull it up. I'm going to try to put the copy of the title that you guys had. So alright. Y'all see if that works. Doing another load, daydream about nice things. Let me see what that means. So, I just posted that link. Let me see if it works. Yes, it works. Alright, so there is the link to Nursing Our Travel Bug and Diary of a Family live they done the other day. Real good, real informative. I did catch some of it, and it's really good. I'm going to go back and watch it. But that is a real good something to watch if you're sitting around today and want some good information. Everybody was just bragging on and on about it. So, oh, I got you. I got you, Gary. I'm slow, but I get there. So, that is good. One thing about it, guys, you're welcome, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Our channel is made for promoting awesome videos and awesome channels, and that is our main thing. And I want everybody to have fun, too. And so, you guys hang out with us, you'll get shouted out a lot. Just put out good stuff and something unique, and we'll try to get it out there. And we won't get everybody, I understand, and we'll overlook somebody, but I don't mean it intentionally, and I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but I try to put out stuff promote stuff that's helpful, or stuff that makes people smile. I really love putting out stuff that makes people forget about what's going on. And that's the main reason for this 7-day-a-week chat we have every morning. It's great, yeah, that we get watch hours if we ever want to be monetized, but that's not a big deal, because that's not going to be a lot of money. I mean, I know any money nowadays would be good, but that's not what it's about. It is about hanging out with you guys and forgetting that we're confined to this house. That's what it's about. Wow, Roy and Becky. If y'all was on the live stream last night, Scott was talking about he has a drone, and it's a mini Mavic, I think it is. And he said it's so light that you can't fly it. And I said, I bet you can't fly it out in the desert. And he said, nope. I've always imagined the wind being bad out in the desert. Hey, Justin and Christina, I hated if I overlooked you. Sorry about that. Can't wait for that baby to get here. I bet y'all can't either. We love babies. Thomas Weaver, y'all live up in Maryland? Is it crab season up there? Yeah, for those that don't know, Slow Momentum's wife is BJ. I think she has her own show. I think she has her own channel too. I can't remember. But anyway, Slow Momentum drives the little truck and BJ drives the big truck. Wow, the wind is ridiculous in North Dakota, man. Yeah. Hey, Slow Momentum, I was bragging on you, I guess it was yesterday, talking about that Mount Hood live stream you done driving through the mountains, where you had Mount Hood. To me, that is one of the best trucking live streams you've done, I think. It had the best, like, scenery stuff I'd never got to see. And I only got to see it, well, I guess I could have YouTubed it or something, but I was glad I was able to see it from your perspective, because that's how I would have seen it had I been driving through there. And I think that was awesome video you done. Awesome live stream. For those that don't know, Slow Momentum has an awesome channel, and he is in review for being monetized. He also has a character that comes in on his show every now and then, which his wife, she is awesome, by the way, BJ. And they're going to think about changing the name of the show from Slow Momentum to BJ and the Baby Bear. But anyway, they also have another guest that comes on there every now and then called Willie Ray. I don't know how Willie Ray is related to Slow Momentum, but Slow Momentum, Willie Ray, he's first class. I actually had tell y'all how popular Slow Momentum is. If y'all don't have Slow Momentum, by the way, all you got to do is go up there and click out by his name, and it'll carry you to his channel, and y'all can subscribe right now to Slow Momentum. And all these channels, I think we got everybody in here, I think, is a good channel. I haven't seen anybody. I may have overlooked a bad channel, but I don't think we have any. I think everybody in here is legit, straight up. We don't have any trolls. I got good moderators. I think we're good. But Slow Momentum, you can just click right outside, go to this channel, and like it. But I'm going to tell you how good and how popular Slow Momentum is. And I had Slow Momentum and Steve Turtle as guest co-host on my live stream a few weeks ago. And that live stream is the number 6 watch video of over 50 that I have on my channel. And it had a lot of good, and the watch time is high on that show too. So we try to get our watch time high, so if you look at all that, I like looking at it. I'm a numbers guy. I like looking at it. I like making something better every day. So I'm going to try to make this channel better. And so I look at that kind of stuff, and that tells me what I need to do. But awesome channel. You'll laugh and laugh and laugh. I love the interaction between KT, which is Slow Momentum, and his wife BJ. It's just, they were made for TV. They interact. It's just awesome how they interact. I love that, Slow Momentum. Willie Ray is my cousin on my sister's side. That is awesome. Everybody loves Slow Momentum. Slow Momentum, by the way, because he drives a truck, he carried everybody along with him. And I think it's awesome what he does. And it's either if you want to check in with Slow Momentum, you just click the live stream and go to it. If you need to leave, leave. But anyway, it's sort of like a live webcam of riding along with him going down the road. And then him talking and interacting. That makes it even funnier. But you never know. If you want to see a different part of the country, click on Slow Momentum's channel and you're going to get to see it right off the dash cam, just like if you were driving. And I love that part about his channel. So, Slow Momentum, you can tip me through PayPal. I'm just kidding, man. I love you guys. So, tonight here in Alabama, we are under a severe storm watch. They don't think it's going to come down this far south, but we're under that watch. Sunday morning, we are under a weather alert, so I hope we don't get any. For those that don't know, we're in Tornado Alley, and we've had our fair share. Our city's nearly been wiped off the map twice since, twice in the past 25 years. And we've been hit more times than that, but not a direct hit, like in and around. But our main city, I'm counting our main city as from red light to red light. We have 2 red lights. And they're several miles apart. One's in front of the school and one's in downtown. And so we've had 2 direct impacts between those red lights within 25 years. So, and they were both horrific. The last one we had was in 2011 when our daughter was a senior. She didn't get to finish her high school year. They did get to have their graduation. We have a big ag center up here up the road, big nice ag center. It's got dirt floors. It's made for rodeos and stuff. And all the schools had their graduations. The ag center of the city of Rangeville went in and bought big rolls of like artificial grass, like you use out under your awning and stuff, and rolled it out just so that the parents could, the kids could walk and not get their graduation gowns ruined, because Plainview had blue and white, and a lot of the schools had like red and white. The girls usually always wear white, and so they went way above to get it done. But anyway, we like to lost our school in that last one. We did have a bunch of damage. I'm like Slow Momentum. I love the tech talk on Tuesday, our Epic RV Adventure. That's one of my favorite shows. Y'all need to check that out. I don't think I've ever linked that. We can link that too. I'm going to link the next one, but y'all can go to their channel and watch the past ones. But this will be the next Tech Talk coming up. And they're all good. I love them. Michael does a good job. That's what Michael does, is he's into tech stuff. That's what he does with the I forgot what branch of the military he's in, but those that don't know our epic RV adventure, it's Michael and Shelly. And I'm going to put this in as Tech Talk, so y'all know that. And then I'm going to put our epic, so y'all know what that is, so we won't have a big long. I did catch part of that. I was eating and watching. You had Bob from Blue Wave on there showing what he done for a living. That was cool. Anybody that likes that kind of stuff, the CAD drawings and stuff, that was really good. Jerry, can you link last night's live stream? If you'll link it, you can link your own right there. And Jerry had Bob from Blue Wave to come up on his, and that was really cool. Bob got up and put an actual work view of what he does. Like, he puts in, he draws into architectural drawings, like the heating and air systems, the plumbing, the electrical. It's unreal what all he does. And he was showing people live on Jerry Hawley's Live how he does that on the computer. And he had the screen brought up. It was cool. It was really cool. Slow Momentum was on cue, buddy, to 1 o'clock this morning. I've got to get in. There's Uncompass Live. Hey, buddy. Did I miss you coming in? I'm sorry. I was telling everybody we're going to have you guys on next week, next Tuesday night. Had a little technical difficulty. I blame that on me. I should have had more forms of communication. I wonder if Meant to Be RVing ever got a hold of our buddies at RV on the Wayside. They might have to step out. I haven't seen them chatting. They work and listen, so they might not have had a chance. Uncompass Life, guys. I'm going to have them on the show next week, but they are a great channel. They're going to be great for our community. They are just family people, and they don't care to get their hands dirty, and they're going to have a lot of good videos coming up. They're going to have... I know they're going to have some remodels on their new camper coming in. I'm not going to give away too much, but y'all are welcome to go to Uncompass Life and check out their videos. And we'll have them on the show, and y'all get to actually meet them next Tuesday night. But if you want to go check them out, you just click on the dot beside their name, and it'll carry you to their channel. They don't have many videos up yet, but they're going to be good. You can tell by the videos they have, they're going to be awesome. Playlist. I tell you what I added on playlist, Susan, on mine, because we're not a big enough channel to have a community tab. I basically created my own community tab. So what I did was I started a playlist called Friends of Our Channel, and in it I just throw videos that are really cool into that playlist. So I don't know how long I'll leave it up. I may take it down. I don't know. I've had some people tell me that that's not a great idea to do. But you have to, if you're looking at our channel, you can't look at it like we're trying to promote our channel. You got to look at it like we're promoting everybody else's. And so that's the way I look at it. So. Yeah. I wanted to highlight different channels, and so I just thought that it would be great to, I mean, like I said, showcasing other channels is what this channel is about. So I can't worry about, hey, if somebody sees a better channel on my playlist, they might go to it and unsubscribe from us. Big deal. I've accomplished my goal. I've helped the other channel, right? So that's what it's all about. It won't be long. That baby will be here. So all I done, Natasha, was I went in there and edited my playlist. And, well, actually what I done was I had a video that I wanted to save. And when you click to save that video, you can add it to a playlist or create a new playlist. And so that's where I created that new playlist. And then, since then, I've started throwing videos in there like MJ's mask and glove video. I put it in there. I'm going to put y'all's video in there, y'all's live stream, if I haven't already done it. So I just go in there and hit save and click on friends of our channel, and there it is. So that's what I love about it. It's not an act of Congress. If I'm watching an awesome video, I just click save and throw it in there. And I'll have to take some out every now and then, but it's just good. It's a good way to promote everybody without having to shout them out all the time. So. It's a great idea for promoting people. Yep. Yeah, we're missionaries, so our whole life is about helping others. It ain't about ourselves. God's blessed us. We got a lot of great things, and, you know, everybody says, well, your business is shut down. You know, is God blessing you now? Yeah, He's blessing us. Because we got up this morning, the sun was shining, I'm still breathing, I still got coffee. I've been blessed. And there's people in this world, in different parts of this world, that woke up this morning without anything to eat. I've been blessed. Bible says the Lord will provide all your needs according to His riches and glory, not ours. So, me and Tammy may be full-time RVers due to this. If so, hey, that's awesome too. You know, but I'm not worried about that. We're gonna get through. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Unaccomplished Life. Yep, thank you, our epic RV adventure. Blessings coming good and bad times. Yep, and things. Yep. Things just happen. We just have to keep our faith through it. Job went through a lot of things. And he just had to keep his faith. Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing Justin and Christina's channel go from 2 to 3. I'm hearing they're not going to make a new sticker, so I'm assuming they're going to go from 3 to 4. We're all blessed. Amen, Jerry. I told Tammy we had laid down, went to bed the other night, and we had watched, for some reason, are we the only ones that noticed the only thing on Netflix and Amazon Prime right now is world catastrophe or national catastrophe movies, like total extreme to what we're going through. Anyway, that's all it seemed like we've been watching or been on, and so me and Tammy laid down in bed the other night, and I rolled over and gave her a hug, and I said, as bad as it is, ain't it great to have a mattress and a pillow to lay down on and a blanket to cover up with and food in the closet and, and we still have a good clean place to stay and we can get up and take a shower every morning. And so, that's how we got to look at it, guys. And we're going to get through this. We got financial people working with us right now. Matter of fact, they text right in the middle of our live stream last night. And so, we're going to make it. Our business will make it. If it don't, hey, that's okay. We'll do something else. Me and Tammy's lived through. This ain't our first rodeo. I have not watched Tiger King. I've heard good and bad reviews, so I've not watched it. Y'all have to give me your review. I see you laughing, Natasha, so I don't know. You had that shocked look, so I'm afraid to watch it. I have an awesome video dropping today at 4:30 Eastern. Not a premiere, but it's probably my best work. Well, I'll have to check that out. So our Epic RV Adventure is dropping a new video at 4:30. You want to give us a clue what we're looking at? Is it a tech video? Is it a drone video? Is it... Oh, speaking of drones, Older and Wiser, I premiered one of their videos last night, or not premiered it, but I showcased one of their videos last night. Awesome drone footage. I'm not big in weird movies. I don't like, am I the only one that don't like weird and stupid? I have found that too, Susan. I talk to you guys more than I talk to my family. My mom called me this morning. I talked to her for about an hour. But I literally talk to y'all more than I talk to anybody in my family. And on top of that, some of you guys, and I love it. I'm not saying this in a bad way. But some of you guys, we talk beyond the shows. And I love that. I have built up, I've got 2 or 3, let me take it back. I probably got half a dozen people in this channel that I never knew until I started doing a YouTube channel, that we talk a lot behind the scenes. Man, I'm starting to add them up, and it's about a dozen now, but that we text or we talk on the phone. The other day, Tribute Duo, Jill and Bryson, we message each other or email each other a lot. Well, one of the other channels had called me about wanting them on their channel. They had called me, wanting them on their channel and wanting their contact stuff. And so I called, I sent them their contact stuff, but I called Tribute Duo and said, hey, be looking for this, so-and-so's going to be messaging you, and so, but that was the first time of all these months of us texting and stuff, and they said, hey, we're actually talking. Other than being on the live stream, we had not talked to each other, and so that was cool. We had talked on the phone and talked, and so it's pretty cool. I love my YouTube family. Thank you, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Yeah, if you don't care, the like button's been cleaned. I'll prove to you that I've cleaned it. See, I've got the cleaning stuff right here. So, to show you that it's been cleaned. So, Natasha, I got a question. Is like, we see, and you might talk about this on your video, the people making the cloth mask, is that something that would actually help you guys, or y'all are allowed to use them, or are they good enough to use, or is there things that you guys as nurses need that like money can help provide? Uh, that's something I'd like to know because I have friends, and me and Tammy also, we run our own nonprofit organization, and I might could help in a small way. We're not been funded good over the last year, or we've not been funded as much, but we still have a little bit of money that we might could put a little money towards helping y'all get stuff you need. If you'll just tell us on here or email me, I will ask around with my friends and we'll see if we can't get y'all some help. A lot of the reason we haven't done anything is because there's so many people doing stuff. And I know with disasters before in our area, a lot of people done stuff. And then when it's all over, they were just cases and cases of stuff of people that wanted to do a certain project when they were really little projects that needed to be done as well. So, if that makes sense, I had rather, if money can fix something, I'd rather get y'all the money and let y'all get exactly what you need. Okay, good deal. But is there any other things? If there's any other things like y'all could use that y'all don't have, and you think, man, I wish we had some more of those. Anything to help y'all on the front line. If you'll mention it here, there might be somebody that can help. Or Dirt Road Missions, which is our nonprofit. Me and Tammy is not letting go of any personal money right now because we're not working. But we have a nonprofit that we have put money in through our company and other companies that I know I'm the chairman of the board, but our family mainly runs the board, but I know our board members that are not family would approve of it as well. So our mission goal is global missions, and it touches a lot of different things. It don't have to be Uganda. It don't have to be Alabama. It can be anywhere, and it can be anything that helps the human race and to show the love that we have, that we've been given. But so let's see what else is going on. Cooking video. Okay, I caught up with our Epic RV Adventure. So our Epic RV Adventure is going to have a cooking video that's going to drop at 4:30, did he say, or she say? Let me go back and find it. Our Epic RV Adventures. Go ahead and drop that link if you want. That's all we're about here is sharing stuff. So, and I got enough good moderators. We can keep out the people that maybe we don't want to be in here. So, I think right now we're running 100% all good channels. There's Over the Hill RV. I hope I hated that I overlooked you coming in. It's hard for me to keep up. When I get to running my mouth, I overlook the chat. So what does that mean, slow momentum? Thursday night chat. Thomas Parmoki. I'm trying to catch up. Meant to be RVing. Did you ever hear anything out of our friends at RV on the Wayside? Alright, Natasha, if y'all get to needing something that money can fix, if you will let me know, or anytime in the chat, you can let me know, or you can privately email me, and we will see if we can help you with that. That was one of the things that I was going to talk to you guys about if y'all ever get to come on the show. So, the war zone, yep. Hey, thank you, Slow Momentum. You know, I found out from Steve Turtle the other day. Hey, Lucky Dog Production Moderator. Hey, Sue, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I heard, and I'm sure y'all know this, but I heard that Super Chats, that YouTube gets like 30% plus of that money. Thomas Farm Okie, I'm a professional at running my mouth. I got that from my daddy. I don't have the voice for it, and I was raised in North Alabama, and some of the way I talk is due to my hearing, because I don't hear words like y'all hear words. And I grew up without all this technology. I was in my 30s before I started getting hearing technology to help me hear better. So the way I heard words was the way I pronounced words. And so when you do that for 30-something years of your life, it's hard to change that. I've talked about going to a speech therapist, because y'all probably notice sometimes I don't complete a word, or I run words together. I know that's part of slang talk, Southern slang talk, but I do it too bad. So, okay. You can just let me know later if you hear out of them. I just would like to know that they're okay. And I'm sure they are. And I'm sure there was probably lack of communication on my side on that. So, I just like to know if they're okay. And I'd like to reschedule them to get them on here, because y'all would love, those that don't know RV on the Wayside, y'all would love them. And y'all can go check them out anyway. Trying to get, hey everybody that's coming in. Pancake. Ooh. I love pancake. Alright, I'm going to try to, everybody keep asking when I'm going to put the video. Don't change nothing. Well, in Uganda, I'll tell y'all a funny story. When I was in Guatemala, our first international mission trip, my whole family went with me. That's when Dirt Road Missions was formed, on a plane on the way back. But when I was in Guatemala, we were preaching and teaching and all that, and the interpreters there, we had a group with us from New York. They didn't come with us, but we just all happened to be there at the same time. And the interpreters came up to all of us one night. We was all hanging out by one of the pavilions, and we were just laughing and cutting up. And they said that it's easier to interpret the New Yorkers than it is the Southerners. And I've always been hard sign language. No, I don't know sign language. It's weird that I never learned that. I wanted to learn it, especially working in special needs, but I just never have took the time to learn, and that's laziness on my part. I've always been able to hear some. But anyway, going back to my story in Uganda, when I first started going to Uganda, my speech was a lot worse than it is now. I've learned to try to slow down and pronounce my words. And y'all see me every now and then. I'll just intentionally stop to pronounce a name of a channel or something. Because if I don't stop and slow down, it'll just be chaotic. It'll be a mess. Y'all won't understand what it is. And but anyway, in Uganda, when I first started going, they could not interpret the way I talked. And so my pastor, the rest of that trip, I decided that I was just going to work down in the crowd and pray with people. And I was going to watch more and learn more about how they did it. And we had to have people down in the crowd anyway, so I just volunteered to do that. So if anybody wanted to pray for something or talk about something, we could. Anyway, so the next year when I went back, it was actually 2 years before I went back, Pastor Kate would talk to me about how to start practicing at home, how you preach and stuff. And so you have to practice and you have to gear it down about 10 notches, the speed that you talk. And I've not had any problems since, but it's weird. Going back to try to catch everything. Thank y'all. We had 18 or 19 in here a while ago. I appreciate y'all coming. We'll keep doing these as long as y'all like having them. I know 7 days a week seems like a lot, but we're going through what we're going through 7 days a week. And that's one reason I wanted to start doing it. I couldn't connect with all of you guys unless we were online. And I know, like, when we were going through tornado stuff here, some of the restaurants were open. And we would go and just sit around and drink coffee, and we would learn. And I still do that now. Sitting around drinking coffee, we would learn. Good morning, inspiration for you. We would learn if somebody needed something just by sitting around drinking coffee. I've been at Hardee's before, and we have a big table. I used to go. I don't go anymore. I do something different. But my dad and all of them, they still do. They go to Hardee's every morning. And we'd be sitting around. They'd be 6 or 7 of us every morning sitting around drinking coffee. And we would learn through talking to people that so-and-so was in the hospital and they need a wheelchair ramp. Or, hey, Oklahoma tree climber, thanks for coming by. We would learn so-and-so was in the hospital. We got 21, 22. Thank you, guys. Hey, Miss Southern Belle. The chat goes by so fast, guys. If you've ever done a live stream, you know, and this is the most we've had on I don't think it's the most, but it's pretty close to the most we've ever had. It's the most we've ever had on a Monday through Friday. We've had more than this on Sunday, but it is hard to keep up with that chat. But anyway, we've been sitting around drinking coffee before and learn about somebody that had a stroke or something and need a wheelchair ramp. And the guys in our group would go build a wheelchair ramp. Or so-and-so's car went crank. Some of us go help get the car crank. It's amazing what you learn sitting down drinking coffee with a bunch of people. It's amazing. But I love doing it, so, maybe we'll get to keep doing it. That daggum Oklahoma tree climber, I want to tell y'all what, he's got nerves of steel. I first seen his channel, and the video I watched, he was, I think it said 60 feet in the air, and he had a camera mounted to him somehow, and he was looking down. And I was terrified, and I was just watching the video. And that, to me, is the kind of videos that is what I consider YouTube gold. That's the reason I want a drone. I was telling Katie last night on Older and Wiser, I want to do the drone footage because I live here on the mountain, and we got family that owns bluff property. I want to do the drone footage of flying across the top of the bluff and just dropping off the bluff. That's the kind of drone footage I like to watch. I'm actually working on a channel right now. I've got to email them. I'm going to try to there's a channel out there that all they do is drone footage, and they tie it in like they do drone footage videos, and they have like scriptures and inspirational sayings, and it's really cool, and they have good music. I'm going to try, even if I can't get them on the channel, I'm going to try to get, we might preview some of their videos one day. It don't never show the people, all it ever shows is the videos, so I'm going to work on that one day and see if I can get them on. That's the kind of video I like. So, GoPro to my hard hat. Well, that is cool. You do a good job with it. I can't imagine doing what y'all do. I just can't imagine. That is the scary, scary thing to me. I'm not good with heights. I can't hardly walk over. You know, if you're in a big, tall building and they have that glass floor that walks from one building to the next, I can't hardly do that. Life is good. Inspiration for you and me. Life is good. God is good. So Oklahoma tree climber, y'all staying busy, or y'all still getting to work, right? My dad and them is getting to work. They're in the dozer business. Construction is considered essential in the state of Alabama, so they're letting all construction people still work. And I can see why. You can't stop a construction project. I mean, right in the middle of it. Good deal. Y'all are getting to work. Good deal. Senior sister, have you seen the weather? You know, we're under severe weather. So y'all be safe over in that part of the state. Me and senior sister lived in the same state. And she lives about an hour from my home. She lives close to where my daughter lives. So, without just telling where everybody lives, because not everybody may want to know. I mean, not everybody may want everybody to know. Let me say it like that. So, oh yeah, trimming around power lines. Yeah. Something I do wish. I wish power lines. They have right of ways, and I wish the power line people, or the people that own the line under it, was required to keep it clean. I got a fence behind my house, and the people that own the fence, it's a hayfield. They won't keep the fence clean, and all them briars and stuff grows through my side. And so they're like, oh, we don't care if y'all want to clean all that up. Well, it's your side. My side's clean. I mow my side. But I have to keep all that clean. Well, the power company, they come through, TVA comes through and sprays it about once a year, but it don't never do any good. About 6 weeks, it's all grows back up. Also, senior sister, we're under a weather watch for Sunday morning, so be watching the TV. So, maybe we won't get what we had the other day. So, we got 22 in here. Good deal. Appreciate all y'all coming. We can keep tabs on everybody if we see each other every day. Yeah, Natasha, I am not good with heights. I can do some height stuff, but there's some that just bugs me out. I can get on top of a house and work. But if I'm in the middle of the house, I'm okay. I can't get out to the edge. I don't like that part of it. And I don't like climbing up and getting down. I don't like that part of it. But now once I'm up there, I'm fine. I can work. As long as I'm in the middle part, not close to the edge. There's James Catniece. I hope I didn't miss you coming in, buddy. I'm sure I missed somebody. It's just hard to keep up with it. It is for me. I get to yakking. Yep, you will, senior sister. I keep wanting to call you the sisterhood. Thank you. Yep, I keep the like button clean. I'll just show you. This is what I clean it with. Keep the like button clean at all times. Yeah, Thomas Farm Okie, he said they clean power right away, so they're still getting to work. Petra petrified of heights. Puts a damper on where we can travel. Oh, Lord. Any of y'all watch the Facebook videos people share on Facebook about the ledges and stuff? That drives me insane. If I ever go by one of those videos where they're walking up across a real tall place, it terrifies me. Oh, I got you. Uncompassed Life. Flooring and tile installer. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But construction has to go on. Especially people that's getting these loans. I'm sure they're getting extensions on them, but a home building loan has a time limit. So you have to get it up, get it done. It has clear inspections and everything to meet the requirements of most loans. We used to build and sell spec houses, me and my dad, and I had another friend that was, he invested with us. And no, I've never been in a combine. Let me see. Did Camper Life come in here? Did I miss Camper Life? Hey, Camper Life, thanks for coming by. We're just chatting, having a good time. We've had a crowd today. I'm glad y'all enjoy this. Didn't know if everybody would like doing this. I enjoy it. It helped me. I don't know if it helped y'all, but it helped me. I forget about being in this house. I'm not a homebody. I put a lot of miles a year on my truck. Generally during the day, I am out running up and down the road. Any of y'all want to learn about campground? Camper Life has a lot of campground reviews. Go check out his channel. All you got to do, is click out beside it. He has a great channel, and he is a great supporter of us little guys too. He was one of our first supporters that helped get us going as fast as we did. Between Mike and MJ and Blue Wave Odyssey and Camper Life, we went from like 15 subscribers to nearly 300. It seemed like overnight. Jerry Holly was a big supporter of ours early on too. Jerry would talk about us every time we'd come into the chat. And there's a lot of people. Justin and Christina's been with us for seemed like forever. Hey, Podcast Camping. I'm going to have to get y'all on my Tuesday night show one time or sometime. Y'all are always at the night live streams. It amazes me at the time difference, and y'all always show up. I appreciate that. I really do. Whoops. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of rule bending, Uncompassed Life on the loans and the time frames. But here, if you get out, go anywhere, all the construction sites are wide open. See, James, thanks for coming by. Howling Fun at RV Adventures. Did I miss them coming in? Hey, guys. Thanks, Podcast Camping. I want to apologize to the ones that wasn't in here. Our audio last night was my mic seemed like it was too hot. I didn't know it. If I had known it, I would have tried to work on it, but I didn't know it till after the show, and I went in and watched part of the replay and realized that my mic sounded like I was using the external laptop mic, but for some button or something got pushed or something, it wasn't filtering, and it sounded like I was talking on an old 70s microphone right up at the mic, what it sounded like. It was horrible. I nearly deleted the whole live stream because I didn't want people to see it, or to hear it because it was so bad. But anytime it's like that, y'all let me know and I'll try to work on it if nothing else, I'll throw up one of my co-hosts and let them talk while I work on it. Got news anchor in Tulsa, Roy and Becky. There's Avenger RV Adventure. I had to stop last night to pronounce that. Avenger RV Adventure. Hey, I don't think I've read off our list. So, and I need to look at something right quick. I'm going to read off the list here right quick, but I want to look at something right quick and see, make sure on something. I get to running my mouth. I know y'all find that hard to believe. Okay. Alright, I was thinking that was right. Alright, so our 900 club. If you want us to call you out, if your sub count is in the 900s, whatever, 900 or 999, anywhere in between, let me know. And we'll try to call you guys out. We're going to get y'all some support. But we have 3. What you got to do is email me and email me your account. And I'll try to call you guys out, if not every show, as much as I can, or as much as I think of it. So our 900 club is New Horizons. So check her out. Try to help her get over the 1,000. Pause with a Z and Effect. Help them out. And Roy and Becky's Travels. They're on our 900 club right now. And I'm sure there's more. Just email me, because I don't have time to look at everybody's count. So just email me your channel name and what your count is, and I'll add you to the list, and we'll try to get you called out. We also have a 300 and under club. And so I'll probably call all of them out today, but the list will probably get so big that I can't call them out all the time, or all of them all the time, so we may have to rotate. But right now, the list on the 300 and under club is Burning Up the Road. By the way, you guys be praying for Burning Up the Road. She lost her dad a couple days ago. That's why she's not been in here much. And so be praying for her. James Catney's senior sister, formerly known as The Sisterhood, the artist. A little side joke. Amy McFarland, the Mystic Soul Seer. Uncle Lisa's Productions, who has skipped out today. I didn't see her in here, or see them in here. Runaway RV Nesters. New Vision Security Services. I seen him last night, I think. He's not been in here today, I don't think. Avenger RV Adventure. K&R Destinations. Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixin'. And Thomas Farm Okie. That is my 300 and under club. If you want on it, email us, and it's easy to remember. daydreamaboutnicethings@gmail.com, and we'll try to give you guys a shout out. So we got 23 in here. So looking back, trying to make sure I catch everything. I'm sure I won't. Oh no. For those that don't know, I am a Gus fan, so y'all can talk about him all you want, but I'm a Gus fan. I've always been an underdog guy. Don't have a 700 club. I'm in that 700 club, Jerry Holly. Bad I can't even shout out my own channel. Yeah, our Epic RV Adventure said they're on the edge of 1,000. They're just 320 away. Hey, congratulations, Avenger RV Adventure. 250. We've had a bad week. We started out 4 or 5 days ago, or maybe a week ago. I say started out. About 5 or 6 days ago, maybe a week ago, we were at 734, and we went backwards and up, backwards and up, backwards and up. And we got down as low as 726 over the weekend. And we're back up to 732. So we'd like to grow a little as well. We like to grow so we have more people here in our chat. We got 25 people in here. Wow. But we'd like to grow so we can be more impactful when we do shout outs and when we have the Tuesday night video raid live. Also, guys, before I forget, I try to keep all my notes here. Nomadic Hippie. Y'all be praying for Nomadic Hippie. New Horizons. Do you have an update on Nomadic Hippie? Does anybody have an update on Nomadic Hippie? His truck was quarantined, so he's still getting to drive it, and I don't really understand all the details. There's Uncle Lisa's production. Did I overlook you coming in the door? I just shouted you out. Yeah, I just shouted you out. Hang on just a second. I'm going to get my son to call Dad right quick, or my wife. Hey, Thomas. Call Papa. Get my son to call Dad, make sure ain't nothing wrong. It's about time now. Hey, guys. Van Life with Gina Payne. Good morning. What'd I miss? Uncompassed Life. Okay. Alright. New Horizons. I caught that. Good deal. Maybe they'll get that straightened out. Hey, everybody that come in. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Hey, there's Linda Barker. Did I miss you coming in, Linda? Yeah, we were on a tear. I'm telling y'all, we had, I think, 3 live Tuesday night lives in a row where we gained nearly 100 every week for 3 weeks. It was like, when I say nearly 100, let's say between 70 and 100. And we had gained a lot to start with because we met all you. We had a big crowd to pick from. Now the crowd is, we're over the 700. Somebody said when you get over 700, it really slows down. And so I guess that depends on the size of the community you're in. You've met about everybody, so. Yeah, sorry about that, Linda. I just missed you coming in. Let's see here. Hey, that's fine, Mel and Eddie, living free, zip codeless. Roy said that, good morning, burning up the road. I was just telling everybody to pray for you and your family. Roy and Becky said the 800 was the worst for them when they got over 800. So our internet, what's funny is, I don't know if it's that way on both sides. Let me do some refreshing here. Yeah. I'm sure y'all would tell me if I was buffering. We stick together as a family burning up the road, so we try to pray for everybody and stay stuck together and support each other. Yes, every 4 hours. What did I miss? Jerry Holly. I got you. I see now what y'all are talking about. Howling Fun RV Adventure. That's why we're doing this coffee talk. Okay, I noticed that on my laptop, but I didn't know if y'all were all getting it. So, alright, just making sure that is, I'm actually running off Wi-Fi, but on my phone. So I'm on local landline. We have fiber optic here, but our Wi-Fi in our house, even though the, well, to y'all it'd be this way, it's my closet where my box is. So I'm as close as I could get without sitting on top of it. Uh, but that's what this whole coffee talk was started. Is for us to see each other or be able to see each other every day. If y'all don't come, I understand. I mean, you can't be at every live stream. But it's a place that the chat's open. So if you do want to drop in and see somebody, you can. If you ain't got time, there's no hard feeling. But I know there's no way of sharing all our information, and there's no way of talking to everybody on the phone every day. But for an hour or two, or ever how long we decide to stay on, we can all get in here and hang out and drink coffee and let off a little steam and not worry about what's going on outside these walls. So, that coffee's been in there 2 hours and still hot enough to drink. If y'all don't have one of these, you need one. Artist on the road, morning. Thanks for coming in. It's about time now. It's great to have a place to see each other and reach each other. Yep, reach each other. Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you're a YouTube community, it's not like, and even if we all did live in the same town, we still couldn't get together. So this way we can get together and just hang out and have fun. I love it. I was glad to see Jerry Holly back live last night. I think somebody, Avenger RV, may have mentioned that. I was glad to see the live stream back going. So, we'll take it when we can get it, can't we, guys? We love our Jerry Holly. I'm trying to catch back up here. We got 24 in here. Any of you guys, alright, Gina Payne, make a cup for me too. Any of you guys that ever need to email us, it's our channel name at gmail.com. Or any of you guys want to do a sticker swap, just email me your address and I'll send you one. There you go. We got 500 of these, so when these run out, we'll change design. I'm going to try to, and I keep saying I'm going to film all these videos, but Tammy's had so many different jobs, so we've had to do so many different things. Yeah, Uncle Lisa Production. Everybody's been wanting us to do the Apple thing. I told Tammy last night when he do it, that'd be a quick, easy video. I might try to throw up a 5 or 6 minute video here after a while about the apple, whatever you call that apple dessert that we made for our epic RV adventure. That was really good. We inhaled that. Nerdy ate all of it during the show, and our son finished it off the next day. That would have been more awesome with some vanilla ice cream. And so I don't think we got any vanilla ice cream. Thanks, Hal and Fun at RV Adventures. A lot of people don't like doing live streams without a format. So I just tell everybody our format is, I let the chat decide what the format is. Every day. We come in it with nothing laid out. Hey, newly awakened. So we just come in every day and we chat about what we need to chat about. And it's been a blast. I can't put a price on what it's worth just to escape for an hour or two a day with no agenda, no nothing, just come in here and talk. Nursing our travel bug, that's cool. Whenever you get some, I want one. A lot of people are redoing their logos and their banners and all. That's pretty cool. New Horizons just got a new facelift on her channel that Northwoods RV helped her with. That was awesome. Any of you guys need help with any of that, Northwoods RV. I don't know if they've been in here today or not, but New Horizons can drop their link to their channel. They're real good at that, and they're real good at helping people. I think they're working on 3 other channels right now. I don't know how they do that, if they do that out of the goodness of their heart or what. So I don't know anything about that. I do know they're good at it. They also have a Facebook page. If you are a content creator, they have a Facebook page for people that create videos, and everybody sort of works together with ideas and stuff. I've not got to interact much on there yet, but I had them to send me an invitation, so I am a member of that Facebook page now. So it's Northwoods RV. They're great. Y'all can go to New Horizons and look at her channel. They just redone that. It is awesome. Slow momentum, we usually just try to get it in before lunch, Monday through Fridays. Saturdays we work around, because Saturdays and Sundays there's channels that has live stream. So Saturdays I try to get it in before lunch. Sundays it's always after lunch, but before all the nighttime lives. The reason being is a lot of us attend church on Sunday morning, whether it's live stream or what. And so I try to get all the worship services, get done with all their worship services. And then sometime, I think Box Van D's on Sunday. Anyway, I try to wait till the morning ones are done, and then I slide it in. So we don't really ever set a time, but I will say that it's usually between 9 and 10 when we start. We got 24 here, and we've been on over an hour, nearly 2 hours. So, I'm glad y'all enjoy it. Yep, New Horizons logo is awesome. I love it. It was I was blown away when she said that they were redoing her channel, and when I looked at it, I thought that is the most perfect setup for New Horizons. I just thought it was great. Oh, so New Horizons also posted the Facebook group link. Thank you, Susan, for doing that. We've had warm weather, Poshcats camping. We've had a couple of good weeks, and I think that's why we're getting all the storms. Okay, burning up the roads. I'm waiting on my slow momentum sticker. I sent him one. I ain't got mine back yet. I'm waiting on it. It might be in the post office and the mailbox today. Yeah, Roy and Becky, now that you say that, I hadn't seen Captain Jack in a few days. New Horizon, have you heard anything out of Captain Jack? Slow momentum, you go on depending on your signal. Gotcha. We try to get ours, especially Monday through Friday, done by lunch. And that way everybody else that's going into the evening can get her done. We try not to step on nobody. Oh, I got you, New Horizons. I'll have to sit down one day. I'm going to have to learn more. I'm learning more and more every week about different things to do. I think everybody in here had probably done been to it, but if y'all have not been to love that Meant to Be RVing, I was just fixing to mention your name. If y'all have not been to Meant to Be RVing keyword video, that's an awesome video as well. And Meant to Be RVing, you can drop a link to that one if you want to. Wow, New Horizons. I don't know what's up with Captain Jack. Has anybody in here heard from Captain Jack? Slow Mo, have you heard? KT, you heard from Captain Jack? Uh, hey there, I cannot pronounce your name. Graham Patterson. I probably butchered that up, but I'll say Patterson. Welcome, everybody. We got 25 in here. Yeah, I worry about Captain Jack. Alright, Captain Jack was live streamed yesterday. Was it yesterday? Okay, he was in Beyond Beauty. Okay. Well, as long as he's okay, that's all that matters. All of our new people that just come in, we just coffee talk. All we're doing is sitting around the table, just chatting. We try to just, we got 28 people in here. That is crazy, guys. I love all you guys. It helps everybody get through the day when we all get together once a day. That is just crazy. Our epic RV adventure. Your stream was froze. I'm starting to talk like Michael. I'm blending words now. I keep it going live over here on my laptop muted. And that's the only way I can keep up and make sure I'm not froze unless y'all tell me. They said they seen him this morning, slow momentum. We got storms coming in too, New Horizons. So Meant to Be RV and just posted the link to their video, their awesome video. It walks you through how to put keywords in the back side of your channel so that more people can find your channel. If you have not done that or not watched that video, that needs to be a priority video you watch today. If you're a content creator and you want people to watch your videos, you need to be doing all you can to get people to your video. I'm going to throw out another tip, and the only reason I know this tip is I heard people mentioning it. I don't know who all mentioned it, and then I put it into practice, and it has made a huge difference. If I do a live stream, and we talk about something for a long period of time, so it's not just like these or just coffee talks. I don't change it. It just said Daydream about nice things. Sometimes it'll say coffee talk. But I don't put a topic on that. I don't come back and edit it because it's just a bunch of people talking. So I don't want to mislead somebody into watching a video and it not having something that they're interested in. But like last night we talked about hitch ball, not towing from a hitch ball with a tow strap, like pulling people out. And we also talked about drones, and we also talked about slot dogs. We talked about those three subjects for a good bit of time. So I go back in there and I re-edit the title. I don't edit the video, I edit the title, and sometimes I'll change the thumbnail picture. And I done that on mine and Blue Wave's last minute live we done a couple weeks ago about moderators. And usually a live stream views will drop off in about 24 hours. So like whoever's going to watch it, the big bulk of the people drops off within 24 to 48 hours. You won't see a big bump in those numbers past that. Well, I went in there and re-edited it, and I am still getting bumps on that. Pretty good bump. It is in my top 10 of most watched videos, and it was a last minute, Jerry from Happy Place Diaries lost track of time and forgot it was his live stream night. And so Bob said, hey, throw up a live stream, because I had done been talking to him about doing it. So we done a last minute, as soon as I could get it, as soon as Bob mentioned it, I got on the laptop, got everything together, and we went live. And that is one of my top 10 videos, but I think it's because I changed the title. So last night I went in there and edited that title too, because we wound up, the thumbnail said we was going to have one set of guests, and due to different circumstances we had a different set of guests, and we talked about a lot of good topics for a long amount of time. So That'll draw people to your channel. Long story short, draw people to your channel. Let me catch back up. Yep, keywords and tag. Now I'm hearing, and I heard this again yesterday, I'm hearing that tags are not as important as they used to be. And if anybody got an insight on that, they can share it with us as to why tags are not as important. I don't know if YouTube is not putting any emphasis. Hey, see you, Justin and Christina. Alright, so I don't know if Michael is in here with us from Our Epic RV Adventure. We need to help Gina Payne, Van Life with Gina Payne. She is having issues. Somebody else might could help. Yeah, burning up the road. I buried my grandmother 2 weeks ago, and we had to deal with what y'all are going through with all this social distancing and a funeral. What we did, and I know you gotta go, but what we did was my aunt and them had a 1 hour viewing, and what they done was people took turns going in. And then that's all we had at the funeral home. Then we went to the cemetery, and everybody had to spread out in the cemetery, and then the family members done the social distancing somewhat. Most of them had done hugged each other. All the sisters, they were all girls, and so they just stayed up front, and everybody else stayed in the back. But we love you guys and praying for y'all. But we need to help Van Life with Gina Payne. She's having issues. It will not let her load videos larger than 15 minutes. So, is that something in YouTube she needs to fix, or is that something in her editing that she's having issues with? So, if anybody can help Van Life with Gina Payne with this issue, that would be awesome. There's something way more important than tags and keywords that most people don't think about. Well, I've got a lot of videos bigger than 20 minutes. And too, all my live streams, they upload. Nearly all my live streams are over an hour. So, and Fan Life with Gina Payne, she's got several subscribers. Let me look right here. Yeah, she's got 530 subscribers. There should be no limit, no 15-minute limit. I don't know what the deal is there. I started to do that on Compass Life. I started to do that. But I didn't. And I'm like you. I think I've learned so much here. Yep. That's what I'm saying, Roy. It shouldn't have anything to do with her sub list. Our Epic RV Adventures. Let's see. Where is 15? Alright, he's trying to help her right now. So, Van Life with Gina Payne. Do you see Our Epic RV Adventures comment there? They just posted a link for you, so maybe that will help. We need to help her get that fixed. She has an awesome channel too, if you guys haven't been over there. So any of you new guys that come in, got any interesting videos that's dropping anytime soon? Oh, so it's a YouTube thing for sure. It's got to be something in their settings. I agree with that, Artist on the Road. Somebody asked Gina if you had verified your account. Slow Momentum, you say you bought the KYD course? Keep Your Daydream? I never did. I thought about it. I like their channel. And I'm sure it's real informative. The only problem with KYD I really like, but I can't afford a lot of the stuff they have on their channel. And their course may talk about just basics. I don't know. Wow, that's cool, Roy. I want to talk to the space station. They let ham radio operators talk to the space station. It's got to be a certain time and a certain setup. But I have a ham radio base station. And our local school here, our club had a member in it that, let's just say, been blessed. And he put up a big tower like some cities would put up and set them up with all high-tech technology. And the students at the school, they have a ham, their instructor's a good friend of mine. He's a ham radio operator. And so he got some of them that have their ham radio license, and they have talked to the space station. Any of you guys, I'm going to do a video on it one day. But any of you guys that are not ham radio operators, I would strongly suggest. And Slow Momentum, you would love having your ham radio license. The way you travel, you would get to talk to so many people. You would just love it. You would love it. It is a tough license to get. There's a test. I'm actually licensed a general operator, which there's 3 levels. There may be 4. Anyway, I've got the second one, so I had to take 2 tests. It is tough unless you are a radio signal electronic kind of guru. But I passed my first test. I forgot what I made. The second test, I made 100. Dumb luck. But I got it. I see Jerry Holly. Thanks for coming by. But I bet Jerry Holly is a ham radio operator. Anyway, why I say y'all need your ham radio license is it is a great backup communications in case things get really bad. Gina Payne, our Epic RV Adventure, just tagged you in another link that's going to help you fix your problem, I hope. But anyway, you always need a second form of communication. Or a second and third. My radios, I can operate with repeaters or without repeaters. Repeaters, of course, carry me further. I can talk to a repeater, say, an hour from here. But if it's an hour from here, it'll shoot me an hour past that. So, without having, like the CB radios has big boom boxes that boost the power and it interferes with everybody's TV around the neighborhood, ham radios don't work like that. If you drove by my house, you wouldn't know that I had a ham radio base station. I have my antenna, which is not very big. I have it. It's Wednesday, guys. We have a radio test. Let me go turn this off. But anyway, I can talk 2 hours away from here on a 2-watt radio. And if, say the repeaters are down, I can talk a long ways around here by different techniques that we learn in the ham radio field. But anyway, if the power goes out, I can convert all my radios over to a battery off my truck or any battery I have, any 12-volt battery. I can convert them all over in just a matter of probably less than 20 minutes. I can have everything switched over to a battery. The only thing I need to add to my ham radio communication is some kind of solar panel to keep my batteries charged if I ever had to go to all batteries. So, something to think about. You learned something new today. All the major disasters in the world, communications were opened back up by ham radio operators. So, just so you know. So that's why I have mine. I keep one here, sort of like Jerry Holly keeps one. This is the same kind of radio Jerry and them uses. I have fire frequencies and all that into this. I'm not allowed to talk on the fire or police frequencies because they are for just that, but I can listen. We're the first line of weather, so we hear weather reports. We are all weather, not all of it. I'm a trained weather spotter as well, so I can spot weather and relay it to my ham buddies, and they relay that to the weather stations. So I have this one. I have several of these. And my friend Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixins is fixing to get his license. He has one of these. Anybody's allowed to have these, by the way. Just without a license, you're not allowed to communicate on them. So if somebody wanted these to listen to the ham radio chat, you can listen to ham radio chat. That is really good if you are having a bad weather situation. Ham radio operators are usually the first one that knows the bad weather if it's coming. And like you hear on your news reports where they say weather spotters have spotted a tornado so-and-so place, right? Well, that's a ham radio operator, 9 times out of 10. So, if you're listening to the ham radio chat, you're going to hear it before it comes out on the news. So what you would do, find your ham radio friend. Say, hey, I want one of them cheap eBay Bofang radios. That radio right there is about $30 new. Not with this long antenna, it comes with a short one, but about $30 new on eBay. Anybody can buy them. It's just a federal offense to communicate on them, and I don't know what the penalty is, but they'd have to catch you, but for transmitting. Alright? But you can have your ham radio friend program this for you so that it's only for listening. It won't transmit. So, also, going back to can you transmit? In my house, if something happened to me in a natural disaster, say something happened to me and I could not transmit and my family needed help, they can transmit in an emergency, a life or death emergency, without it being against the law. So you learned something else new. But I have that one. I have a base station here in our closet where I have all of our wireless stuff. And then I have a setup in my truck so that when we're out RVing or on the road, if something happens, I have communications with me everywhere I go. So, y'all learned something new. I probably bored y'all to death and y'all probably all left. No, it's not against the law if it is a life or death emergency. Do we have any ham radio operators? Well, when I say federal offense, the communications, what's that bureau? Anyway, you violate laws. I don't know that. I know the federal authority. There is a channel last year before last, the federal government has fined the FCC. You're right, Artist on the Road. Anyway, they oversee that. So, what the penalty is, I don't remember. It told in our thing, but I forgot. But it is against the law to talk on one without a license. So, I don't know what they would do to you. So, I just wouldn't want to get caught doing that. I'm sure it's $1,000 or $2,000 fine. I don't know if you go to jail for it. But I do know that in an emergency, especially in a natural disaster, anybody pick up one of these radios and communicate. Life or death situation. So if you see somebody the biggest key is, if you're going to be in the house with a ham radio operator, get them to show you how to get it on the channel they would need. Mine are set to automatically come on the local repeater. So when I turn this on, channel mode, you'll see that says Fort Payne. Any of y'all lives in the area, that is the Fort Payne repeater. So they could just turn it on and transmit. So you learned something new. You never know what you're going to learn on this channel. So did we get Gina Payne fixed? Retired for the weekend. Hey, retired for the weekend. Did I miss that? Miss them coming in? Hey guys, I'm glad y'all got in here. This is a new channel that I met yesterday. And we are working on a time to get them on our Tuesday night show. But they are great. He got a video showing his rig. And they're going to be great for our community. So me and him has been talking back and forth. I was going to have them on last night, but we couldn't work out all the details. But any of you guys that want to meet a new channel that I think is going to fit right in, click out beside their name. And they will, it will carry you to their channel, and just tell them that Daydream sent you. So he done a good walkthrough on his rig, and something happened in that that he told about in that video. Y'all gotta watch the video to find out, but it could easily happen to all of us. And he was blessed to the fact that the dealership helped him through that situation, and it didn't cost him any money. So y'all go check out their channel, and we will. They're gonna try to work out a date, and I'm gonna try to work out a date, and we're gonna have them on our Tuesday night one night. So I'm saving all of our interviews and stuff and our video reviews for Tuesday night, because that's what Tuesday night's about. And so, but I love shouting people out whenever I can. So, what did I miss here? Still trying to get used to your name. Yep, senior sister. I don't even like calling you senior sister. That don't sound fitting to call you senior sister. Hey, welcome back, Burning Up the Road. Okay, good deal. Oh no, I'm afraid of what I look like on TV. Good deal. Y'all gonna be a perfect fit, retired for the weekend, and I love your channel name. I love it. I love your rig too. I wished ours had the recliners in it. I'm trying to catch back up. I run my mouth so long. So, Gina Payne, did that work for you, or have you had time to try it? I was interested to see if that worked. I love Van Life with Gina Payne. I love her channel. You want to talk about a real person? She is the real deal. Yeah, I love Z Sisterhood too. Well, I like y'all's rockers. I don't have the rockers. I thought y'all's rockers were recliners too. Yeah, I would. Y'all have more than we have. We just have them old couches. We have a Forest River work and play, and we have them old rough couches. So what we do is we stretch it out to that little bed, jackknife bed, and then we throw cushions up in the back, and we sit on it and watch TV. So, retired for the weekend. Any of these channels in this chat is good channels that you would not have to worry about. I think I'm right, New Horizons. We don't have anybody in here. No, I think New Horizons would have done escorted them to the door if we had any bad ones. We tried to keep it weeded out to only good ones. So any of these channels on here are good channels to go to. And they're all different kind of channels. But though, now not everybody in here create content. So some of the people in here only watch. So you could pick you up some good channels and they're going to enjoy your channel as well. So okay. I'm just making sure they're okay. I can always come up with something to talk about. I know y'all find that hard to believe, but I can always fill time, and there's usually always somebody I can move up. So, burning up the road, I missed something. At 129, don't know how. I get talking about so much stuff, I forget what I said. Yeah. Yeah, and that's something else. Retired for the weekend. Y'all are new, so I'll tell you from our experience. No, y'all senior sister. You name your channel what you want. Everybody else will accommodate to what you like. We're just giving you a hard time and kidding you. We don't mean nothing by what we say, okay? I like the Z Sisterhood and Senior Sister. We'll all get used to that. You need to do what you like, and the rest of us will get used to it. We love you. What the name of your channel is don't mean nothing. So, going back to retired for the weekend. We build like a community here, and so we want everybody to actually, that are subscribers, to actually interact with our channel. And two, we also, if you're going to grow your channel, the stats on the back side of your channel, like how much of a video somebody watches, that's important. So what we do is, if you go to a channel, say on here right now, you may go and subscribe to several of these channels. Well, to really complete that subscribing part in the right way, you need to go and watch one of their videos all the way through. Then leave a comment about that video and then like the video. You see what I'm saying? What that does is that shows the person you subscribe to, hey, I'm going to be around. And two, it helps keep you connected. And so you learn about the person that you're subscribed to. We call this a community, a family. No, you can't. It's going to be hard to watch everybody's videos every week. You're not going to be able to do that. But we try to rotate and watch something of everybody's. So, that's the kind of subscribers we want. People that will stick with us and help us grow. You also want, over time, you'll gain people that are not content creators. Like, we have several in here, like Linda Barker. I don't think she creates content. Mary Jones. We have several in here at several live streams. All they do is watch our content. They don't even create videos. So, that's how we like to do it. And that keeps us all connected. So, going to live streams will help you meet new people and grow your channel. And as soon as we can get you on the Tuesday night live, that'll help you grow, because you'll meet people on Tuesday night that won't be here. And we got some big channels that come to our Tuesday night show that don't come to our coffee. And if those big channels like you, they'll mention you on their channel. And before you know it, you've just grown. We grew about 200 or 300 in just a few short weeks, because we met all these people in a short amount of time, because they were all on different channels. So, thanks for coming by, Retired for the Weekend. We'll talk to y'all in a few days, maybe. Yeah, so burning up the road, you're at 129. Good deal. Good deal. The first 100's the toughest. We hit 100 real quick, but we met, I say real quick, we were probably doing videos for several weeks, and we only had 12 or 15, but we didn't have but one or two videos. As soon as we met Blue Wave, Mike and MJ, and Camper Life, it exploded. We went to over 300 pretty quick. But we caught the attention of everybody with our Uganda videos. That's what, it wasn't our camping videos. Everybody kept talking about our Uganda videos. And y'all know that that's some of our lowest viewed videos. So, they're on the bottom of the list now, and the Uganda videos is what everybody used to brag about, and it's why they watched our channel, because of the Uganda video. Some of them I did, but the one that said that they joined didn't, and that does bother me. Burning up the road, praying for you. Retired for the weekend. Yep, trying to catch up. It's like fishing. Yeah, it is. Slow momentum. Sure is. Okay, thank meant to be RVing. I'll check that. But I got two. Well, now I lost y'all. To each his own. Yeah, slow momentum. I had went on some network growth channels, and I had just I met a lot of great people I was on the one. I went to a couple, maybe three, but I was on one that I really did like, and I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. And I have met, and I still have a lot of good friends on here from Grow Channel and quote network channels. And I don't hold anything against anybody who wants to do that. And I did, but I tell you where I decided I wasn't going to do it anymore, and it was no offense to them, is our channel got bombarded one morning with people that's all they wanted to do, and we couldn't even talk. And so what I did is I just hid them from our channel. I don't blame them for doing what they do. That's just the way they want to do it. But I still have, I could probably name off 20 or 30 channels that's on our channel list that I met there. I don't have no regrets in doing that, and I don't blame anybody for doing that. But I will say that it created a chat that I didn't want, and it was just too much work to keep up with the chat, and it was a lot of work on the moderator. And I still wouldn't have no problem. I still don't have no problem with anybody doing that. That's what they want to do, and that's fine. And some people don't have the problems that we did. It's just if you were in here on that chat that morning, it was crazy, and we couldn't even talk. And so I decided that wasn't what I was going to do. To say that I wouldn't still look and try to find people that different channels, I probably won't do that, even though I was on, and Slow Momentum probably knows, I was on Ronald's blog. She is a great person, and there's several good people that run growth channels or networking channels, and they do it, they try to get people to do it the right way, but it's just that everybody don't play by the rules, you know what I'm saying? And so, alright, we'll catch that cooking show here in a little bit. And I got to get off here in a little bit too. But what I'm saying is, if that's what you want to do, great. That's okay. A lot of people have done that, and a lot of people still do that, and that's fine. You're not going to not be my friend for doing that. And I'm not going to be those people. I'm not going to disown being those people's friends because I don't want to go in there and have the problem I had before. It's just too much work for me for what I ran into. Because I do live streams, they were doing what they thought was right, and they didn't do anything wrong. It's just they shared out my live stream, and when they did, we had like 1,000 people. It wasn't 1,000, but we had a bunch of people at one time come in, and it messed us up. And so, but I will say that I probably have 100 or so channels on ours that come from live streams, and I'll say that I have 30 quality channels that I met in GrowStream. And so I'm going to leave that at that, and I'm glad I met them, and I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad that I met the friends I met through there. And hey, if you want to grow fast, that's a great way to grow. I would say that you want to look. There's a lot of good channels in grow channels. Cooking and, yep, like Susan said, not everybody plays by the rules. If everybody played by the rules, grow channels would be awesome. And I'll tell you that the grow channels I went to, the one that Rona, we got to be friends. Every time I dropped a video, she watched it and commented on it. You knew she watched it because she talked about it in her comments. Talked about the video in her comments. That, to me, sets aside these auction house style grow channels from people that are sincere and want you to do it the right way. So, that's my take on that. And that's really all I can say. I would still be doing Grow Channel if we could control it in the chat. I just tell you, because I met a lot of people. And ours is about helping other people. And I made this statement one time that we want our churches we want our churches full of people. We don't say, oh, you do this kind of stuff, and you do this kind of stuff. You can't come in our church. No, we want our churches full of every kind of people, because that's how we are a witness to them. Well, that's how I wanted my channel, and that's how I want my channel. I don't, because somebody don't believe the way I do, I don't want them not to be on their thing, because I can't be a light into the world if I'm only around other people that believe like I do, right? So, I do like growing I see your point, Natasha. I see that point. But the point I had, and I see why people do, there's 31 million channels. And when I was doing it, I wanted people to know that I had a channel, and I was hoping they would interact. But I will say that a small percentage of those people interacted. And to me, the trade-off for the work wasn't worth it. And I like growing naturally. And we were growing naturally. I hadn't, like I said, I got about 100 or so of our subscribers probably come from that, only because I went to Grow Channel 3 or 4 weeks out of, and I've been doing this since December, so. Alright, we'll be praying for you burning up the roads. Let me see here. I'm trying to read over everything. No, I'm not going to pay somebody to send a sub. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Oh, I totally see everybody. Pulled my pork barbecue. Yeah, that was somebody that was, I think we have on our list that come from a Grow Channel. The problem, people have ruined Grow Channel by not playing by the rules. And if everybody would support everybody, it wouldn't be bad. But I also know I don't know. I don't go any further on that. But I love y'all. However you want to grow your channel, that's up to everybody. Like Slow Momentum said, to each his own. I just decided the work wasn't worth it. It took away from what we were trying to accomplish here, and I didn't mean for it to be that way, and they didn't mean to do it that way. If you see what I'm saying. I don't have any hard feelings, is what I'm trying to say. The whole goal behind my channel, inspire handicapped people one day donate. Yep, I love that. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Don't forget our Epic RV Adventure cooking show at 4:30. Cooking video that's going to drop at 4:30. It's not going to be a premiere. I think that's just when it's coming out. That's Eastern time. I missed Unaccomplished Life leaving. Trying to read over the chat right quick. Alright. Yeah, right. I know it. I know it. I took you as a subscriber even though you're mean to me. It's sort of like the church. We invite everybody in no matter how mean they are. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, I think we wore this chat out. We still got 20 people in here. I appreciate y'all coming. This has been one of the best ones, probably the most amount of people we've had during the week. We've had more, but it's on Saturday or Sunday. And I will get back to my email, meant to be RVing, and check with them too. And so, I must know where the... Hey, senior sister, sometimes people call looking in the chat for new subscribers fishing. And, so you look through the chat, find people you don't have, or some good channels that you would like to be a subscriber to, and you go fishing in the chat. Thanks, Sue, for coming by. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all supporting our channel and supporting this chat. Alright, guys. Have a good day. We've been here 2 hours. I appreciate y'all coming. If y'all need me, email me. Love you guys.